Hey there, my little explorers. I'm here to tell you a story about Noah's Ark. Before we start, make sure to subscribe and click the bell so you won't miss any of our videos. Let's go! Long time ago, there were lots of bad people in the world. They did bad things every day. God was very sad about it. He talked to Noah and said, "Noah, I made the world for all the animals and people to enjoy. But now all the people do is fight and be mean to each other. I am going to send a flood to wash away the bad people and start again with someone good." Noah was very sad because he liked his life. He had a nice house, a nice wife and children, and lots of friends. He didn't want to leave them, but Noah knew that God was always good and kind. So he asked, "How will I know when the bad people are gone, and when can I come out of my house again?" God said, "I will send a dove to you. If the dove comes back to me with an olive leaf in its mouth, it means there is still water everywhere. You have to wait some more. When the dove doesn't come back, then all the water will be gone. Then you can come out of your house again." Then God closed the door and window of the house and sent a big flood. The rain fell for 40 days and 40 nights. It was so loud that Noah couldn't hear anything else. The water rose higher and higher. Soon it was up to the windows of the house. Then the windows were underwater and only the roof was above the water. All the animals and Noah and his family were very scared. They all huddled together on the roof. The water kept rising, but after some time, it stopped raining. The sun came out and shone through the clouds. It was a beautiful day. Noah opened the window and looked outside. He could see the mountains far away, but everything was still covered in water. So he waited some more. After 8 days, Noah opened the window again. He sent a dove out to look for land. The dove flew around and came back to Noah with an olive leaf in its mouth. Noah knew that the land was not dry yet, so he waited some more. After another 7 days, Noah opened the window again. He sent the dove out again. The dove flew around and came back to Noah, but this time without anything in its mouth. Noah knew that meant the water was gone. He was so happy. He opened the door and went outside. The ground was soft and squishy, like a sponge. Everything was wet. Noah and his family and all the animals shook themselves to get rid of the water. They were very hungry, so they took some food out of their backpacks. But it had been so long since they ate that they were too hungry. They needed more food. Noah knew that before the flood, he had planted some vegetables in his garden. Maybe they had sprouted and grown while they were gone. So he went to his garden to look. Sure enough, he found some juicy strawberries. They tasted so sweet and delicious. Noah and his family ate the strawberries and played in the mud. They were so happy to be alive. Then they remembered the dove. They hadn't given the dove any food. They went to the window and called the dove. The dove came back to them and they gave it some grain. The dove ate the grain and flew happily. Noah and his family were very kind. They gave the dove some water to drink and made a nest for it to sleep in. They also gave food and water to all the animals, and they all lived happily together for many days. One day, Noah and his family and all the animals got into their boat. They wanted to sail around the world to find a new home. As they sailed along the coast, they saw a beautiful mountain with green trees on top. They thought this would be a great place to live. So they landed the boat and started to explore. They saw lots of big and small animals, but they didn't see any people. They saw tall trees with delicious fruit. They picked some fruit and ate it. It tasted sweet and fresh. They also found some nuts and collected them. They gathered sticks and stones to build new houses. They were so tired from their journey, so they slept where they were. When Noah woke up, he felt something wet on his face. He opened his eyes and saw that it was raining. The rain lasted for 7 days and 7 nights. Then the sun came out again and made a rainbow in the sky. Noah and his family and all the animals were very happy to see the rainbow. They all played in the rain and shouted, "Hooray! The world is beautiful." Noah's son, Ham, was very curious. He wanted to know what was behind the rainbow, so he ran behind it. Noah shouted, "Wait, Ham, don't go there. It's dangerous." But Ham didn't listen. He kept running until he reached the end of the rainbow. And there, behind the rainbow, he saw a beautiful field full of ripe fruit. He picked some fruit and ate it. It tasted yummy. Ham was so happy that he shouted, "Look, Noah, there's fruit behind the rainbow." Noah and his family and all the animals were very happy. They all lived in the colorful fields and ate sweet fruit, and they never forgot to share with each other. They lived happily ever after. The end. Did you like the story? Which part was your favorite? Tell us in the comments. And if you haven't already, make sure to subscribe so you won't miss any of our stories. Give this video a thumbs up if you liked it and share it with your friends. Thanks for watching. See you next time.